today we got a 56 Chevy Truck. He brought it in for some maintenance work. He was dealing with a leak. We already lifted it up, started taking a look. We found a leak already. We also found a concerned spot that may give a leak later on the hose line right here. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten this up and add a split loom here to protect that. So we're gonna go ahead and change out this line. Due to the fact that this is a steel tank, the water is building up inside and it's getting some rust. When that rust comes out through the hoses and goes into the valves, it'll cause damage in the long run. So we wanna move this hose line up to here so it gets the clean air versus getting any water inside. We're gonna go ahead and take these two bottom ones and run them to a valve down the side of the body so you can release the excess water that's building up in there and won't mess anything else up. Another thing we had noticed is on the rear bag, the bolt at the bottom is missing a lock nut. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this, get a longer bolt and add a lock nut to that to make sure that thing does not move or come loose over time. And right over here, we are monitoring the tank, making sure there's no leaks on any of these areas. And as long as that stays where we left it, which is 200 PSI, we know we're gonna be good. All right, so this Chevy's all taken care of. We finished doing the inspection. We made sure that it's not leaking anymore. We did do those couple of changes to it. We changed the bolt for the bag. That way we can add the lock nut to make sure it's not gonna move. We added in a new valve release for the rear, so when he wants to drain the air out of the tank, make sure he gets all the water out. We can now do that at the rear of the vehicle. And we changed the location of the tank's air going in to make sure that none of that water or rust gets into the valves. So if you want to come this way, we'll show you how the valve release works. So right here, tucked behind the bumper, we have our release valve. That's stuck down with a nice piece of Velcro, so it won't come apart from that bumper. If you let it go, you'll let the air out, let any of that excess water out, keep your system running longer.